Hello everyone, my name is AZZATRU, how are you, and welcome to another Star Wars Battlefront II news video. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you some exclusive information about Star Wars Battlefront II. This weekend I was lucky enough to be invited to Star Wars Celebration by EA, and after the Battlefront II reveal, which was incredible by the way, me, along with other Battlefront YouTubers and the press, took part in a question and answer session with designer from DICE, Dennis Bramville, who many of you who are familiar with my channel will know who Dennis is, and some of those who were on the panel at Celebration for the single player variant of this game. I'll be touching on various subjects such as a new hero system, which is not a pickup, and a certain grenade we love very much, lightsaber combat, and much more. Let's get started with vehicles though. So you cannot take off and land in vehicles like the old Battlefront games, but Dennis said they are going in a different direction of randomly dropped pickups. Vehicle pickups have been removed from the game entirely, and the same for heroes. The more skilled players are going to have more of a chance to play as heroes this time around. It's not just going to be based on luck and waiting for hero pickups. For me this sounds great because I can be doing well in the game, you can be doing well in the game, and we might not get a chance to be heroes at all throughout that game, but someone right at the bottom of the leaderboard could get it twice, you know? And it's also a case of who runs or has a jump pack to get there first. It's really not fun at all. In relation to heroes, the combat with lightsabers has improved, and this is something that I was very pleased to hear. Dennis did not share how it has been reworked, but teased he is excited for us to see how heroes react to powerful abilities. For example, Han's Lucky Shot, if that was in the new game, it would affect the hero you fire it at a little bit differently compared to the current game, and I don't know what exactly he's alluding to in terms of the combat, but I'm just hoping it's much more smoother and feels more fluid. Rolling has also been changed. It is in the game, but it's unknown how it will roll, how it's been balanced. We will just have to wait for more details on that. Some weaponry that didn't need changing much or removing is the thermal imploder, and he did say they would not be removing it, and it might just come back with an even better sound, but to be honest, I'd not want to change it unless it is truly much better. An option people did not like in the first game was the jump pack, and luckily Dennis confirmed it would not be able to be used by all classes, which is a relief for many, especially on the forum, the subreddit. I've noticed a lot of people on Twitter asking, is the jump pack going to be in? Because from the concept art, or the trailer I should say, there was a guy with a jump pack, you know, jump packs confirmed sort of thing, but hey, it is going to be in the game, but it's not going to be for all classes. Something I've been asking for and mentioned in a video recently is more challenging gunplay. I'm alongside with many people here. I just want more skilled and satisfying killing. It sounds like it's been changed, according to Dennis, to require a little bit more skill, but not as much as, say, Battlefield, for example, as it's meant to be approachable for the casual gamer. For example, blasters are going to be easy to use, but difficult to master. That's a quote from Dennis himself. Plus, there is a difference if you aim down sights or hip fire, something the current game is missing. You can hip fire, but no difference from if you aim down sights. Customization started to get better in the current game with DLC updates, but I still want to see so much more because in Star Wars there is just so much stuff. When asked, Dennis could not provide any info on customization really, but said there will be plenty, and plenty is not what the current game has, so I hope to see much more. Something that I like was a question asked about if there would be characters that would be specific species or natives to that planet, for example Geonosians on Geonosis or Wookiees on Kashyyyk, like Battlefront II 2005 had. Well, Dennis again could not share exact details, but did tease us that there would be unique characters on certain planets to play as. Progression wise, Battlefront II will have progression in vehicles, infantry and heroes. They share a similar system for progression, but it's not the same for all three, but rather separate ones, which unlocks features for the infantry, ship and heroes respectively. There have been plenty of people who want to see cross-era content, whereas others do not. Dennis told us that this was a very hard design choice, to make one of the hardest to make in the entire game. We did not get a proper answer to what we can expect to see, but it seems like heroes will be cross-era like the current game, but not factions like the CIS and Clone Troopers. You won't be seeing the droid army fighting on Jakku against the Resistance anytime soon. Want to play with friends? Then they actually have a brand new system which they can't talk about yet, but we'll talk about in the future, which replaces the partner system. I have a feeling it won't be a two-player system like Partners, but we will have no other details for now. Something people asked for in the first game and kind of expected it because DICE being the developers of the game and Frostbite being the engine, big dynamic destruction will not be in Battlefront 2, as Dennis reiterated like 2+ years ago. It doesn't quite fit with Star Wars. This doesn't mean we won't see things blow up like we have glass and barrels in the current game, so I would expect to see something more like that. That is it for me in this video. If you are yet to subscribe, make sure to turn on notifications so you can stay up to date with all Star Wars Battlefront 2 news. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you do leave a like, and I shall see you all in my next Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. Goodbye.